Be ready. Start. Mr. President and friends, para. First of all, I should like to say how glad I am to have this opportunity to address this seminar on the challenges of devaluation. The devaluation of the Indian rupee in June this year is the most significant event on the Indian economic scene at the present juncture. It is therefore very necessary that representatives of industry and business meet together and take counsel as to how to conduct their affairs in the new circumstances that have arisen. For such an audience as this, it is hardly necessary for me to spend much time on the causes which led to devaluation. I have dealt with this in some detail a few days ago while addressing the Bombay bankers, and I need not repeat what I had said then. Briefly, devaluation became necessary because of the strong inflationary pressures prevailing in the economy for some time now and their harmful effects on the country's international accounts. The function of devaluation is to offset the impact of inflation on the external sectors of the economy. However, it is a once for all adjustment unless therefore there is swift and decisive action to check the forces which have been contributing to inflation. The effect of the adjustment will be set at naught in a short time. The reduction of inflationary pressures thus assumes the first priority in any follow-up action after devaluation. A thorough discussion of this problem in all aspects will however take a considerable time. I propose therefore to content myself with pointing out that devaluation has in fact increased rather than decreased the need for overall fiscal and monetary discipline. If we are to avoid a repetition of out difficulties, we shall have to make strenuous efforts to place the economy on a stable basis with prospects of a reasonable monsoon and larger availability of imports of raw materials and components following resumption of external assistance. The supply side of the picture looks hopeful, but this has to be accompanied by effective action on the demand side also to bring about price stability. Both the public and private sectors have to cooperate in this matter by pruning down or postponing expenditure on consumption as well as on investment with a low productive potential. Having said that, I should like to turn to a discussion of the steps that need to be taken in the field directly relevant to devaluation, namely the country balance of payment to take export. First, the recent halt in the progress of our export has been a continuing source of worry. After several years of stagnation, export had begun to show a welcome increase in the early years of the third plan. However, during the later half of the plan, the progress came to an abrupt end.